Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to day one of the Random Andrew channel. Technically, I'm going to call this day zero. Okay, guys, this is day zero because I don't start hitting the water until tomorrow morning. Got the canoe on the car. Mr. Rod Wellington at the wheel.
Hey, hey.
We're on our way to MEC to get a couple last minute things. Mainly the tarp, because they're calling for rain for a couple of nights there, and I want to stay dry. So we'll keep you updated along the way. This is just a journey and the trip up, day zero. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just stopped at the service center en route. They're supposed to have free Wi-Fi, so I tried connecting, but it says no internet connection. They've got a router, but they've got no signal. I walked all the way down there with nothing. But, see, canoe's still on the car, Rodney's still a driver. And we're gonna head back on that ever so dangerous highway of carnage, the 401. Update in a bit. There you go, Rob, the 401 Mini Indy. Right there.
Yeah.
It's a fun little place. Indoor go-karts.
The slow Indy over here.
Yeah, we'd probably have way more fun if we were in there. Yeah, more travel vlog. So we're almost to French River now. We're in Perry Sound, just hitting the no-frills over here. I remember this place last year. We stopped at the Timmy's and got gas, and I think this was on the way there. But there's this place right, I'm trying to get my finger up there to show you guys, right here. It's called Red Canoe Interiors. Now, they're not an outfitter's store, but they take the usual things you'd find at an outfitter's store and turning them into everyday household products. It's pretty neat. Like really neat canoe shelf type things. It's like a half cutaway canoe with shelves recessed into a really neat looking idea. Handmade stuff. I've never looked up to see if they have a website, but if you're curious, it sounds like something you'd be interested in. That's what their logo looks like, so check them out. I know, I'm just sitting here giving a plug for a store that I don't even really know anything about. I just like how it looked. Yeah, you can see Craig's canoe, the endless river. He's ready to find the beautiful river. And it actually got chilly out. I might have to put a sweater on. But I still have a bit of a headache. I took a T3, a couple regular Tylenols, I've taken ibuprofen, and I still have the headache. So I might have to get more ibuprofen and just take more of it. So yeah. But still day zero, and I'll catch you up when we make camp for the night, show you where we're camping for the first night, and then tomorrow the adventure truly begins. So yeah, day zero still underway. Oh, it was raining. You can't tell, the ground's wet, it's starting to dry up. It's okay, it can rain now as long as it doesn't rain when I'm on the river. How long do you suppose he's been driving for? You got your license? Driving through an old, wet Perry Sound. Yeah, look at this. It's like beautiful. This whole downtown, a lot of old, classic buildings. You see a lot of local business here still that looks like it's doing really good. Like, this is the kind of town I would love to move to. There's a store back there called Somewhere in Time. Oh yes, Perry Sound is a place I could spend some years. Because, like, you know, great camping territory in any direction. Small town. The stores we've been in so far, people have been nice and polite, and like it actually felt like Canadians. We're just making sure we go the right way.
Yeah.
We can't be going getting lost now.
No.
Wait till we're out in the bush to do that.
And there's not too much traffic here, so I can do a drum solo. as I drive.
Could you call that a drum roll?
Drum roll.
He's drum rolling. That's the quietest drum solo I ever did here.
No applause.
Like, look at these old houses. Some of these old houses, like that. Oh. And like some of the old buildings. It looks like it was a church at one point in time. A lot of churches closing these days. You could say people are really losing their faith. And I don't want to make this little clip too long, but I had to share with you guys some of the cool stuff in Parry Sound, as this is still day 0. I'm just gonna have to remember that day 0 is all on the phone. Pretty groovy, but I'm gonna cut this clip short right here, and we're still en route to the bush, but we're getting there. Look at this abandoned building. Like an old hospital or something.
I bet you want to go in and check it out.
I wish. Still on day 0. We have drove all the way. Literally, all we got to do is cross that bridge, go another 50 yards. You can't see that bridge I'm talking about, but trust me, it's there. Go another 50, 60 yards, maybe a little more, and we're at Hartley Bay Road, and then that's another like 16 kilometers. But I just wanted to show you guys something here. We're going on a hike. We're going on a hike. And the forest fire hazard is low. Unless somebody moved it there. But I mean, it's pretty wet out right now. I don't think I have to worry much about it. If you look way down that drive is the French River Visitor Center. It's closed right now. Snowmobile trail over this way. See it? A snowmobile trail. And we got a Rodney over this way. Oh, look at that, it got foggy out. So we're going to do this hike to the Recollect Falls. Show you a little bit of the trail once we get over to it. And then once we get to the actual spot, you guys are going to love it. I haven't even been there yet, but I can tell you, you guys are going to love it. This is just a little map of the visitor center area. Very cool. A little bit closer shot of the French River Visitor Center, which is closed right now. It's okay.
Yeah. This is a cool hike. Gonna go hike down to some falls and also see a big
1.5 kilometers from here. The scenic trail is quite rugged and sturdy footwear is recommended. Please follow the trail markers. One of the many obstacles encountered by the early travelers, these falls are a historic feature within the French River Provincial Park. An interpretive plaque at the falls explains the significance of this site. Oh, and they're telling us about snakes. What do we got? The Massasauga Rattler. Okay. It's a snake.
Yeah.
I've never seen one.
Let's go find some.
Definitely a different kind of trail. Like I was just saying to Rodney, this would be an amazing RC 4x4 trail. Like, look at that.
Yeah.
Well, I was telling Hef, we gotta start doing trips to different places, do RC campouts. The different areas with new terrain. This would be a great example of it. Heck, you wouldn't even need to pay for camping, just go up the Hartley Bay Road. Let's look at it. It's absolutely beautiful. Alright, I'm going to shut this off for a couple minutes and save some more battery. Ooh, Nelly, look at this. It just opens up into this. And there is a river down there. But we'll wait, we'll get a closer look. Okay, yeah, you can see the river down that way. But we're going to get a closer look a bit further on down the trail. Like you can actually see the water. That shininess, yeah, that's the water. The cliffs. Oh man, that'd be a big drop. And the water is probably deep enough. I can actually see the water flowing in this section. Imagine having that cottage right over there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a cottage right there, and they've got like stairs going down, 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 all the way down to where the water's edge is. Very cool. When I think of up north, this is the kind of terrain I think of. We're standing on solid rock bed, moss covered. You pitch a tent on this stuff, your tent's warm, you're sleeping on a warm rock. You can't put pegs in the ground unless you got some kind of impact drill. And the trail's a little soggy, but it's not that bad. It's very cool. Yeah. A river run through it. Oh, gotta have a look, gotta see the terrain. Wow. You guys don't even understand the mad RC fun that's just waiting to be had up here. Oh yes, it would be grand. Look at that. Look, you can see the river flow down there too. I am going to have to try coming through that way sometime.
And the other two guys, Brad and Austin, they were on the river. They were on the whole river. Yeah, you'll like it. It's turned out really good.
Well, see, I like seeing that kind of stuff because one, it shows me other people's production efforts, how they've done it. It inspires me to try different things with my filmmaking. Mind you, I've never ever. I don't even know if I'd be able to film the entirety of that and do the trip at the same time. Because I started recording part way through this, I should mention, we're discussing Mr. Dale Sanders, oldest person to paddle the Mississippi, Missouri. Just the Mississippi, okay, just the Mississippi. And then he had Adventuritis with him, which is a film production crew. They also paddled the entirety with him while documenting him. The journey of the oldest person to paddle it, and like that. If you understand filmmaking, just with doing the RC adventures that we do and film production with that, I can't even imagine paddling that river system and trying to do a good documentation of it.
Yeah. I mean, just paddling it alone is a challenge.
Oh yeah.
Just filming it alone would be a challenge. But both at once,
and like
in the background. They're not featured in the film. So,
yeah, it's not like they're directing, they're just documenting.
They're documenting. They're a fly on the wall.
Yeah.
So that's their approach. So, you know, it's pretty amazing what they did. They got some great footage, and it makes for a nice hour long.
And it's a piece of history right then and there. I hear water. Is that it? Is that the falls I'm hearing? Could be. I've been just kind of recording as we hike, so everybody watching the vlog will be able to see what a real trail looks like. Oh, nice. All the way down and in. Wow, that's like better than movie quality right there. It's real life, that's why.
That's probably what we hear.
Ah. Definitely hear them now. I think I'll record up to it. Ever feel like you're being videotaped? It looks like somebody camped up here before. If you're gonna be taped, might as well do a dance. Yeah, well, you know guys, everybody sitting here watching, we do have to do a river trip with Rodney. so that when we defeat the river, you could see his river dance. Oh, listen to that.
Lead the way.
You me to lead the way? Okay.
French Riviera. French Riviera. Riviera Française.
Some nice slick rocks. Oh, that formed kind of neat, eh? There's a little semicircle around one big rock.
Yeah, it's like a little fire circle.
Oh boy, which way?
Nice.
This is the Portage Trail?
I think so.
Oh my God.
I think that's the way I think that's where it's at.
Look at the speed of the water there. Oh, I see. I see the trail comes in this way.
I think there's a sign or something down there too. Portage.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh, that smells nice.
Ooh, lilac.
Yeah. Flowers fragrance.
Nature's
Alright.
fragrance. Okay, so I was looking up the French. This would be French? Yeah, this would be French. We already crossed the pickerel.
Very cool.
Oh ho ho ho! Okay, I'm not giving you guys a good view of this until I can show you a good view. But just notice the sound getting louder. So when you're coming down this channel of the French, pay attention for the portage signs or suffer the consequences. Would you look at that? Whoa, that just makes my blood curdle. Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And I bet you some crazy nut has actually done that. Like, look at the far chip, like right over there. You see all the wash up from it. Wow. Yeah, we'll go take a look at the plaque. Had a mosquito on my mouth. So I'll read this out to you guys real quick. These treacherous falls were the scene of many hundreds of portages by missionaries going to and from the missions established in Huronia in 1615. The Recollect Falls were the first. Well, the Recollect Fathers were the first to use the French River, the most direct waterway to the west. Though they were few in number, their work among the Amerindians, and as chaplains to the... Here, I'll give you guys a view of the falls while I finish this. Chaplains to exploratory and military expeditions is well recorded in early Canadian history, with the capture of the colony of New France by the Kirk brothers in 1629. The Recollect Falls were compelled to leave, or the Recollect Fathers were compelled to leave. Through early maps of the French River indicate the falls in French as Sault, S-A-U-L-T. The name was changed to Recollect Falls apparently for its association with the Recollect Fathers. So these were originally the Sioux Falls. That's interesting. Let's get a closer look. Look at that big old anchor cranked in there. Ooh, it's actually kind of mesmerizing, just the thought of the power behind this water. Look at the swells going into it. Like, look at that. Look at that. My goodness, people. A little fire pit in here. Holy wow. This is the kind of stuff that scares me. Oh, look at it just bubbling and churning over here. Now, I'm going to be brave. Here's another little anchor point. It almost makes you dizzy. this is where a drone would be really amazing. Hey? Got the drone? Could fly it right in and out and over it. Like, that's just insane. What happens with your boat when you hit that?
Washing machine. Yeah.
Wow, there's probably rocks down in there and everything.
Probably nasty. You're gonna get beat up if you go down in there.
And there is no safe point to go down, is there, really? Wow. So this is something, just so you guys know, this is something I would never, ever, ever attempt. Maybe in a barrel. A waterproof, sealed, cushioned barrel. That floats over the water instead of through it. Wow, I almost wish we could get up and over to see that other side. There's quite a bit of kick-up happening. There you go, guys. The Sioux Falls, as it used to be known, but now the Recollect Falls. You guys see the herring over there? He just moved. Alright, back to the visitor center after Recollect Falls. Yeah, you could totally use this building in a movie. Now this is the snowmobile trail. And we're going to go over and check out something else really cool. And I'll tag that on the end of the video for you guys. But it's something very cool. Rick Warren, if you're watching this, buddy, you were just here not too long ago with your girlfriend. I've seen the Facebook picture. This is underneath the visitor center. Very spooky. This is where you hide from zombies, folks. Either that or this is where they made the zombies. And I'm not going to bother with the sign until the way back. There you go. What do you think of this? And if you throw little brown balls over the edge of the bridge, you'll get a $100 hammer. Oh, wait a second. Bridge, 5 tons maximum load. It is unlawful to jump from this bridge. French River Snow Voyagers. Yeah, a jump from this bridge. You don't know what's down there. It could really, really, really injure you. Oh, yeah. The William E. Small Bridge, 2004. Alright. We haven't even started camping yet. I'm already down a bar of battery on this thing. Worth it, though.
This is a cool suspension bridge, huh? Very cool.
Ooh, I hope nobody's got a problem with heights. Oh wait, I have a little problem with heights. Not that big of a problem though. Wow.
Great view.
Oh yes.
And this time, no tarps on that. They had it all blue tarped off and stuff. Last time for construction, so.
You can even see it's a train bridge out there, I think.
Very cool. Great views from up here.
Wow, you can't even see the Recollect Falls down there. The Sioux Falls. You guys look at that. You can tell the snowmobiles run right up the middle. Okay, so those of you who are scared of heights might want to look away from the monitor.
Whoa!
Dang. Who in the right mind would jump from this frickin' thing?
It's hard to tell.
I can't even barely approach the edge of it. Wow. Yep. One would have to definitely not want to enjoy life to jump from up here. Look at they got that fence all along there now too.
Yep. Oh, there's a little picnic spot down there. You can see that.
Groovy.
Yeah. Nice.
Very cool. Not even a lot of wind coming through here right now either. So there you go. The French River Snowmobile Bridge. We are here. You guys are there. but I'm pretty sure you're comfy, so we'll leave you there.
Yeah, and another good thing about this bridge, no mosquitoes.
No mosquitoes. Look at that. That's because we're out of the woods. Very cool.
Alright.
Maybe crossing this in the winter, that'd be a whole nother story. And so this was privately built. This is not a government bridge. It's owned by that snowmobile association that I just said the name of a few moments ago.
Imagine the liability and the permits and everything that would be required to build this bridge.
No doubt.
That it would be a pedestrian bridge, not like a private gated bridge that you couldn't walk across. So,
It's like having insurance on public space.
yeah, definitely. And operating a motor vehicle meant to go over it as well in the form of a snowmobile. They must have had to do a lot of deal with a lot of
Stabilization.
bureaucracy.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at the size of the concrete base on here too.
They put a lot of money into this.
Oh yeah.
And
Good
hey,
investment though. I bet you people really do make good use out of it.
Yeah, definitely. And hey, call your mom, she was worried.
Oh, I can actually move those. You think they'd be tight enough that you couldn't? And just to justify, okay guys, I do know what a cotter pin is. Here's your cotter pin. Great big huge one. Just don't pull it out because I think it's doing an important job right now. No, the body clips. I always call the body clips cotter pins just to drive them nuts. Look at the donations box. There's stuffed a lucky rabbit's foot there. Or a doll's foot or something. Little bear foot. Barefoot. And I'll give these guys a quick glimpse of this. Sculpted landscape. Okay. If you guys want to read it, now is your time to pause it and do so. Because we're heading back to the car. And I'm going to close this out as a separate video. I'm going to post it separate from the camping videos. I'm just going to call it Day Zero, or the Sioux Falls, or the Recollect Falls, something like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a good little hike. What do you think? Good hike?
Oh yeah, awesome hike.
Amazing hike. And watch out for zombies. Until the next... Is that?
And a chipmunk.
And a chipmunk.
The zombie chipmunk.
You guys see him? He's just watching us like, I'm not coming over there. Hey, little guy. Alright, so this is opposite Hartley Bay Road. There's Hartley Bay Road. That's Hartley Bay Road right there. Back this way a little. And that, look at, they blasted right through that solid rock. Isn't that crazy? Power. TNT. We made it back to the exact spot we camped pre-trip night last year. I think it's just the same weekend too, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it would be the first weekend of June. But the canoe, car's still on the canoe.
Yep.
And we both got our bug shirts on because the second we were out of the car, we started getting eaten alive. Look at that. You see that one crawling down my mask right now? I'd say these are hard to wear. I'm like hyperventilating and depth for... See, I'm still swatting at him even though I got the mask on. Depth perception issues. I got my green smoothie drink. I'm happy. I'm good to go. I'll show them our temporary campsite. This is our site, man.
Yeah, man.
You see that pole with those rocks and that tree? That means it's our site.
That's right. This is where we camped last year. This is a great site. One of the few spots that you can actually see the river.
Yeah, like it is actually a great view. We'll bring them over and show them. The thing is though, your tent's exactly where it was. Same tent. My tent's exactly where it was. Obviously same tent. And there's the river! Like, come on.
Yeah, man.
And this is free camping before the trip even starts. Uh-oh. Dropped my juice. Shaking now. Well stirred. But you notice, along the base of that tree, those two trees there, they're bared. And those trees down there snapped over, like snapped right over. I think this, a while ago, obviously, it doesn't look fresh. But a while ago, this site had a critter.
Could very well have been.
Oh, we probably had many. Many critters. Ah! Okay, well my hands are getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. I think it's almost supper time.
It's supper time, right on.
Yeah.
Let's eat.
My bug shirt. His bug shirt. You guys see him? He's just watching us like, I'm not coming over there. Hey, little guy. Okay, say it, say it. Vlog over. Vlog over.